हेलो बच्चों, सो लेट्स रीड द क्वेश्चन। द क्वेश्चन सेज मैच द कॉलम्स एंड फाइंड आउट द करेक्ट कॉम्बिनेशन। पहले कॉलम में दिया हुआ है फॉस्फोरस, कैल्शियम, सल्फर एंड मैंगनीज। सेकंड कॉलम में दिया हुआ है सिस्टीन, इमोबाइल, न्यूक्लिक एसिड एंड नाइट्रोजन मेटाबॉलिज्म। So we have to match both of those. So the key concept of this question is essential mineral nutrients. Elements which are essentially required for the plant growth, normal plant growth and reproduction. So in essential mineral nutrients का कुछ criteria होता है. So coming to the first criteria, the first criteria is mineral nutrient should be absolutely necessary for normal plant growth, for both normal plant growth and reproduction. मतलब इस न्यूट्रिएंट के अलावा इस न्यूट्रिएंट के without this nutrient the plant should not be able to complete its normal life cycle. Second, the requirement of the element should be specific. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर ये एलिमेंट एब्सेंट हो, देयर शुड नॉट बी एनी एलिमेंट जो इसको रिप्लेस कर सके और प्लांट जो है वापस नॉर्मल ग्रोथ एंड रिप्रोडक्शन कर सके. द थर्ड पॉइंट इज that the element should be directly involved in the metabolism of the plant. Based on this, the essential nutrients are divided into two categories. First are the macronutrients जो high quantities में चाहिए होते हैं, and there are some micronutrients जो कम quantities में चाहिए होते हैं. Macronutrients are required more than 10 millimole per kg of dry matter and micronutrients are required less than 10 millimole per kg of dry matter. न्यूट्रिएंट्स में आते हैं कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, सल्फर, फॉस्फोरस, कैल्शियम, मैग्नीशियम एंड पोटेशियम. माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स में आते हैं आयरन, मैंगनीज, कॉपर, मोलिब्डेनम, जिंक, बोरॉन, क्लोरीन and nickel. Main components of biomolecules which make up the structural elements. So structural elements के ये major parts होते हैं. Phosphorus is mainly required for ATP. Magnesium is mainly required for chlorophyll. Magnesium is also an activator, or it is called a cofactor for enzymes like Rubisco and phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase. Zinc is the activator for या cofactor of alcohol dehydrogenase. Molybdenum is required for nitrogen metabolism, nitrogen fixation actually, and because it is a cofactor for nitrogenase enzyme. Potassium is another macronutrient which is required for the opening and closing of stomata. Which basically control the osmotic potential. Phosphorus जो होता है H3PO4 negative और H2PO2 2 negative. एंड phosphorus जो होता है ये सारे phosphorylation reactions के लिए चाहिए होता है. Along with the production of ATP. Also, phosphorus is an important component of nucleic acids. Macronutrient which is absorbed in the form of calcium ions from the soil, and it is an immobile mineral nutrient. Calcium pectate of the middle lamella during cell division. Sulfur जो होता है, sulfur is obtained from the soil in the form of SO4 2 negative ions, and they form an important component of two amino acids, that is methionine and cysteine. Manganese जो होता है, manganese is absorbed from the soil in the form of Mn2 plus ions, and they form an important cofactor for enzymes involved in respiration, photosynthesis, and nitrogen metabolism. Coming back to the question में column 1 में सबसे पहले दिया हुआ है phosphorus, and we saw जो phosphorus होता है it is mainly a component of the nucleic acids, and it is required for phosphorylation reactions such as the formation of ATP. So यहाँ पे nucleic acid के साथ ये मैच करेगा, तो A का मैच हो गया 3. Second is calcium. Calcium is an immobile mineral nutrient, and it basically forms the calcium pectate of the middle lamella in the cell wall. So calcium का मैच हो गया immobile, so B का हो गया 2. Third, जो sulfur होता है, sulfur is basically a part of the most important amino acids, that is methionine and cysteine. So cysteine जो होता है उसमें sulfur present होता है, so C का हो गया 1. And manganese is an important part of the nitrogen metabolism enzymes. It acts as a cofactor for those enzymes. So manganese matches to D, matches to 4. So A3, B2, C1 and D4 is given in the fourth option. So the final answer for this question is option D. Hope you understood well. Best of luck.